Welcome to the Sleeping Barber podcast.
You got a marketing moment, V, or in other words, a case study.
A case study. Well, we're like marketers, so we brand our own stuff. We call it a marketing moment.
Yeah.
So we've talked about CeraVe a few times, and we profile them user for ad of the week.
Yeah.
But I actually came across the contagious, what is it called here? Let me pull it up. The Grand Prix Insights that was issued. It's a few months ago, but they had obviously a few campaigns in there. And this CeraVe actually jogged my mind. Like, you know what? We actually haven't talked about it through the lens of a case study,
right?
Which I think is important. So let's go back a little bit. You know, the challenge that CeraVe is trying to, what the challenge is. So CeraVe is a skincare brand known for its dermatologist-developed products, aimed to increase brand awareness and differentiate itself from competitors. Mm-hmm. Now, CeraVe was founded by a group of dermatologists back in 2005. It was born out of a desire to create skincare products that were both effective and gentle, addressing a specific needs of people with sensitive skin. Now, the brand's core philosophy is to restore and maintain skin's natural skin barrier, or skin's natural barrier. Key differentiators. Oh my goodness, V, can you talk today? Key differentiators are dermatologist-developed, ceramide technology, and MVE technology. Which is MVE technology is this patent technology ensures that active ingredients are released gradually over time, providing long-lasting hydration with those who sensitive skin. What obviously can appreciate that. So what was the strategy? So they looked at the Super Bowl as kind of being like their big crowning moment. And they leveraged a lot of social media, influencer marketing, and traditional advertising actually to help create buzz, if you will, to drive both the brand awareness, but the affinity. Now, it was leaned on, I think it was 4 core strategies. The first was crafting a compelling narrative. So, you know, it was the hook. The campaign hinged on a playful ambiguity surrounding similarity between the brand name and an actor's name. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Michael Cera or Sarah.
Yeah, exactly. Michael Cera. The build up. So this was probably the most important part, is how they kind of built up into like the crescendo, if you will. So it was a series of social media posts, influencer collaborations, and paparazzi style photos fueled speculation and intrigue. Then the big reveal was the Super Bowl ad and served as a grand finale, humorously debunking the rumors and reinforced the brand's core message: dermatologist-developed skincare. The second pillar was leveraging social media and influencer marketing. So we talked about Michael Cera, the influencer sponsorships there, but there were also smaller influencers that were a part of it. It's like, oh, we saw Michael at this drugstore, etc. I'm going to go check it out. But that was all, you know, planted, if you will. It wasn't in the moment, so to speak. But that led to things like social media teasing. So it just naturally started creating a conversation around why is Michael Cera there, etc.
Yeah.
Also created a lot of user-generated content, because people just like would go into these drugstores, snap pictures of like CeraVe formulas, and it's like, you know, will Michael Cera come here, or, you know, things to that effect. So it created a lot of that organic content. Then third was the mastering of the art of timing, and I think this was probably what made this campaign do so well, because it was very methodical and it worked over a course of. Not just like a Super Bowl ad. It was, I think it was 12 weeks in the making, but prior to that. So, you know, the pre-Super Bowl build-up, the Super Bowl itself execution, and the post-Super Bowl momentum, where the campaign actually continued to generate buzz and drive sales even after the Super Bowl, thanks to the strong social media engagement that had already been created and the positive word of mouth. And finally, it was the humor entertainment. You've seen the ads and you'll remember the ads, but this one was one of those ads that you were laughing right from the beginning, right to the end, because it just felt so, I don't know what the right word is, but
absurd, maybe
absurd, but like absurd in a really nice way, kind of.
Yeah, totally.
So it was really lighthearted, very memorable. I think everyone, you know, listening probably remembers the ad themselves. So from a results perspective, obviously, you know, it did help increase the brand awareness and brand perception. But the most important thing that, you know, at the end of the day, from a marketing perspective, it led to a 25% increase in sales, right? And that's not that's not a bad thing to have as an organization, obviously. And then finally, from an awards perspective, they did win Super Clio for Best Super Bowl Ad of 2024, which, for those that don't know, the Super Clio, if you will, award recognized the most creative and impactful advertising campaign during the Super Bowl. So, yeah,
it's cool. It's cool to break it down like that, because there's always like a lot of interesting stuff in the campaign details.
Yeah.
That's cool. And there's because it's not just the pinnacle piece of creative outside of the, that we all saw.
No.
That's cool. That's really cool.
It's a great ad.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to do something like that again this year.
Who knows?
I know. I mean, it would be smart, actually, because you could it build on that, and it's not just brand new.
No,
Thank you. Just keep doing the same thing. Yeah.
The platform exists.
Yeah.